the Indiana Pacers. He's the 6th overall pick to take Bennedict Mathurin of Arizona, Pac-12 Player of the Year. Second time in a row the Pacers have taken the Pac-12 Player of the Year. Mathurin, a guy who projects to a wing, kind of a 3-and-D guy. His offensive production was good his sophomore year, his last year at Arizona. His defense has a chance to become elite. He was asked how he fits into the franchise and what he thinks about playing with Tyrese Halliburton.
I mean, it's really great, having a guy like Tyrese, which is a leader and who likes to pass the ball and just lead a team in general. It's really what I'm looking forward to play with. He will be my point guard. So just me being around and just keep learning every day will be a great thing.
Kevin Brockway, go ahead.
Yeah, Kevin Brockway. Just curious about the NBA Academy in Mexico City. What did you get out of that those 2 years to kind of prepare you for Arizona? And how do you think it may even translate being exposed to that coming into your rookie year?
Basically, I went to the academy when I was 16. I just turned 16 and going to the NBA Academy. And I feel like it was great, having the opportunity to go study abroad and play basketball in a different country, learning a new language, eating tacos, like I said. Just being around the Mexican culture, it was really fun. But also, it really allowed me to grow as a person and as a player. Having me, just me living by myself in a different country was really good.
Tom Lewis.
Bennedict, this is Tom Lewis of SB Nation. I wondered, you took a big jump at Arizona this year, and as you were preparing, when did you kind of realize this moment, a top 10 pick in the NBA was going to be realized for you?
I feel like it really started last year. Coming back from my sophomore year, I knew. There was a lot of things that I needed to improve. But just going back to college and betting on myself to improve every day and becoming, a top pick in the draft was one thing I was looking forward when I stayed another year.
James.
Hi, Bennedict. James Boyd, Indy Star. This is the second year in a row that the Pacers have chose the Pac-12 Player of the Year. So what's your relationship like with Chris Duarte, number one? And number two, I know you just turned 20 a couple of days ago. So is this like the best birthday gift you could have asked for?
For sure. It is for sure the best birthday gift I could have, asked for. And, Pac-12 Player of the Year, basically back to back is really, we're going to have to figure out between me and Chris, who's the real Pac-12 Player of the Year. So I'm really excited.
Bob, go ahead.
Yeah, Bennedict, Bob Kravitz with The Athletic here in Indianapolis. You've had a lot of challenges in your life growing up. What are some of the things that maybe you think back on as you embrace this moment, and how did it help you grow as a person?
I would say the main thing is, when I lost my brother, I was 12, and I felt like I needed to become the man of the house. It was not easy for my mom and my sister, so I had to grow really fast, and it really allowed me to grow faster than I thought, because I had big responsibilities and a lot of things that I needed to do in order to be successful in life. So that's what really pushed me.
Got time for a few more. Tony, go ahead.
Bennedict, what were your conversations with Rick Carlisle like, and what are you looking forward to about playing for a head coach like him?
The conversations were great. He told me about what he's looking, so what he thinks about me, and he's also talking about my potential and what I could bring to the team. And I feel like the conversations were pretty good. He told me what he thought of me and how I could be a really great player. So it was really genuine.
James.
James Boyd, Indy Star. Bennedict, I know you talked about your brother, but what did it mean to share this moment with your mom and your sister and have them there with you? Looking fresh, on the big stage.
Right. Thank you. It meant everything for me and my family. I'm the first one in my family to get drafted. It was a really a great night, to be honest. I'll wake up tomorrow and be a Pacer. And this, the only gift I could really ask for my birthday. And it's really a dream coming true. So it's great.
Bob, go ahead.
Yeah, Bob Kravitz with The Athletic. So this is a pretty good celebration, but will you celebrate tonight before you hop on a plane to Indianapolis?
Just celebrate by having food with my family and friends, cooling down before the storm, because I'm really excited to get to Indiana and get to work.
Do you know much of anything about Indiana? Have you been? Do you know much about it?
Oh, it was actually my first. It was my second time going to Indiana. I went one time. We were supposed to land in Champaign, and we landed in we landed in Indiana. I'm sorry, we landed in Indiana, and it was pretty hard. The weather was bad. We were supposed to play Illinois, but I feel like it ended up being good.
Any other questions before we wrap here?
I got one more.
All right. Go
Benedict,
ahead.
what lessons did you learn from your mom and your sister that you carry with you now? And what do those two women mean to you and how you became a man?
Basically, just the biggest advice they gave me is don't ever let nobody tell you can't do anything. And to this day, I stand by this quote because it means everything to me. I've never wasn't able to do something because I always believe in myself. So that's the biggest quote. Having my sister and my mom besides me all the time, it's great because it's my heart. So sure.
Benedict, hey, Kevin Rockway again. How do you explain your jump in production from your freshman and sophomore year in college? What went into that in terms of your improvement, your scoring, and so forth?
Just me being a little bit comfortable with the ball in my hands. I was a pretty good shooter already my freshman year. With having Tommy Lloyd putting me into a lot of ball screens helped me, being comfortable and being able to make a lot of plays off the ball, with the ball in my hands.
That's Bennedict Mathurin, taken 6th by the Indiana Pacers. They have not drafted that high since 1988 when they took the Duncan Dutchman, Rick Smits, at number 2.